This is the single best training location in Pokemon Emerald for getting your Pokemon up higher levels as you get towards endgame. When you start to struggle to find good competition, this is how you do it, right? So watch this. So you go into Fly, you get your Wingull. We are going to be going Route 111, then to Route 118, and then all the way over to Route 120, and I'll show you exactly why. Now, what you're looking for, and you've probably already seen them, is Gabby and Liv, the interviewers. These guys are infinitely respawning. So they will constantly over and over and over and over again spawn. And what they do is they actually form a triangle. So they will spawn over and over and over again on Route 111, 118 and 120. And you can follow them around. So you literally just do the triangle, literally go from 111 to 118 to 120 over and over and over. And what that will do is give you huge amounts of EXP, because these guys are very high level 39. They're very good trainers too, so actually you'll find that their Pokemon are very well matched out, and actually quite hard to defeat because they're the typings. I've found a good trick is to take down Magneton first, as you can see. And then we take out the Exploud. So then we jump on Wingull. We fly back down towards Moorville. We battle them a second time. And here they are for a third time, and this is the end of their sort of triangle. So this is literally the way they make ground. So they'll come back to this point every single time. So like I say, 111 is the first location you'll find them in, and then you'll find them on 118, which is just across the water from Moorville, and then you'll find them just to the right of Fort Tree. And they'll basically just cycle around these locations over and over again. Alakazian, bug type only, seems diabolical. My man, it is brutal. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. It has been a tough journey so far. We currently have a bit of a good team, apart from some stragglers that we are having to use for HMs, unfortunately, but everybody else seems fucking spot on. So, as you can see, it's tough. Early game was hard. We're at a place now where we are high enough level where we're doing some good damage, as you can see there. Anarif to level 32, fantastic. So we're only 8 levels away from getting Anarif up a level. Up a evolution. And what you'll find now is that if we go back to Moorville, and there you have it, guys. This is the best training spot in Pokemon Emerald. It allows you to have repetitive battles with 2 of the best trainers in the game that are short of the Pokemon League. Level 39 Exploud and level 39 Magneton. They'll put up a good fight, they'll give you loads of EXP, and you can do this over and over and over. Eventually, they will actually stop moving, and they will stay at Route 111, and you can just keep going backwards and forwards between Moorville. But yeah, guys, there it is. That is the best training spot in Pokemon Emerald for later game training. Alakazion, I'm doing Emerald with random Pokemon encounters, evolutions, and abilities, trying to catch a Latios that has Memento. Now that sounds diabolical, mate. That sounds horrendous. How are you getting on with that run, bud? Are you streaming that? Because I'll have to drop into a stream if you are doing so. Oh, big damage. Big damage. Can we get the Magneton? We can't. We can't get the Magneton on one turn. And now Dustux is paralysed, which is brilliant. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, that's Magneton down. That is the biggest fear we have. So we've been trying to catch it in 30 minutes. Oh, God. That is brutal. Do you know, that is one thing, right? And this is... You definitely need to start streaming that, mate. That'd be wicked. Thank you for the follow too, by the way. I really appreciate that follow, mate. That's huge. Thank you so much. What are you playing it on? Are you playing it on an emulator, or are you playing it on a handheld? Or a handheld emulator, whichever way, whichever one you want, I suppose. Like I said, this is one good thing, though, I suppose, about doing a restricted run like this, is that I do not have to worry about any of the legendaries, because obviously they're just no use to me. I can't catch them. Emulator, sick. On PC. Obviously, I'm guessing I'm on PC. If I want normal game, I'll upload up the DS. Do you know? So I don't know if you've got one as well, but I've got a handheld console that allows me to do emulator. So I've got an emulator on my phone that allows me to play Pokemon, like Pokemon ROM hacks and stuff. I've got an emulator handheld that also allows me to play ROM hacks and mainline games. And I've also got one on my computer as well, which is obviously what I'm playing this on now. It's like I physically cannot get enough of Pokemon. It's just mental at this point. It's literally everywhere I go. I need to get myself a DS though. I haven't got myself a DS. I can play the DS because obviously it's got the flip. I can play those games on the handheld I've got, but you have to cycle between the screens. You can't play with dual screen with the one I've got. Yeah, you have to like use one of the shoulder buttons to switch between your screens, which isn't a massive issue, but it's not. It can get a bit complicated when it comes to some battles. I look on a PC, that's crazy, mate. Mate, it's an addiction. Yeah. And by the way, yeah, it is an addiction because have you seen the hat? Check the hat. Is it that way? No, it's there, isn't it? There. Can you see that? And underneath the peak as well. Yeah, boy. It does seem like a Pokemon addiction at this point, I must admit. All I can say is I haven't sunk that much cash into it. In regards to like I don't collect massive for the TCG or anything like that, so I'm not a massive sweat on it. That's killer. It's wicked, isn't it? Yeah, honestly, mate, it's my favourite starter. He's brilliant. Gen 1 as well. The best starter there is. Grass types is, yeah. I actually want to do a grass type run. But the guys on the Twitch, you guys wanted a bug type, so that's what we've gone with. Snivy is a choice. Snivy's a choice, mate. I'll give you that. No, absolutely. What a spot-on starter Snivy was. Yeah, Snivy's a good call. Do you reckon for yourself he's best Pokemon in general or just best starter? That leaves Snivy alone. Hey, we love every grass type round here. Don't you worry. We'll just forget about Chikorita. That wasn't bad damage. I didn't expect it to hit quite as hard as that. Won't lie, pretty ass in black and white. Black and white is a complex game. It's definitely I'm kind of looking forward to playing it, and I'm kind of not at the same time. It's definitely going to be up in the next few, because we're getting to the end now of Emerald, so we're actually getting closer and closer to playing black and white. And I don't know if I'm actually looking forward to playing it. We're going to have to, because I'm playing it on stream, and I'm going to be playing every single one of the generations in order. Not every single game from every generation, but one of each from each generation in order. Right the way up to modern day. Now, we have played Legends. On my run at the moment, I got Meganium. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's bold. My man's bold. I like that. I like the confidence. How's that Meganium treating you, bruv? Let's see if we can murder this Magneton before it becomes a problem. Okay, good. Oh, see, it's that that's the problem. We haven't got anything to follow it up with. That's going to do massive damage to voice as well. Oh, no. Okay, just get rid of the Brick Break. Get rid of the Magneton. Problem solved. Now, in theory, Dustox does quite good damage here now. Okay, I was lying. Also run into massive luck. How so? What's been a bit of RNGesus? Oh, you got a Dragonite. There we go. Yeah, that explains a lot. Okay. And I feel like Celebi's cheating on the grass type, by the way. Like cracking Pokemon, but yeah. So the randomizer, does that randomize, like you say, the evolutions as well? So does that mean that your Pokemon doesn't have to necessarily follow its own line? It can evolve into something else? Because that actually sounds quite intriguing. Like, I feel like that'd be good fun to play on stream, actually, seeing an evolution randomizer. A randomizer and a nuzlocke actually would be quite fun. Let me just murder the Magneton. Come on, get gone. Had a Sparrow evolve into a Quagsire. Yep. Okay. So yeah, you definitely can randomize the evolutions, and that's actually, I like that. That's really fantastic. Hang on, it doesn't change the moves. Wait, so Quagsire now has got Peck. Ah, that's brutal. So you got like Quagsire that can learn like Gust or something like that. That's fantastic. Oh, look, he's so close. Come on, does he knock himself out? Oh, he did. Fantastic. Level 42 to Boyce. That puts him at level 125 attack. He's huge, huge. And at level 34. So Anorith really is flying up the levels now, by the way. Have you noticed? Once Amarith has got his evolution, and we have an Amaraldo, we will definitely be in the run-ins for pretty much a complete team, I think, because we obviously still need to level up Shedinja, and Shedinja is going to be a tricky one. I don't entirely know how that one's going to play out. I think that might be a bit of a crutch. I think it's going to come in useful in some situations, but we have to be really particular in where we use him. Other than that, obviously, Boyce is going to be holding down the fort. Ninjask is going to be holding down the fort. Dustox is, you know, in the right situation, Dustox is really powerful. We're going to have to train up Shedinja. We're going to have to train up Beautifly. And really fucking wish for some good luck when it comes to the Psychic Gym, because that's going to be tough. So he seems to do some like massive damage sometimes, and like barely any damage other times. These ads go on a while. I know. Do you know what? And I can't work out how to get them to stop either. I've sort of put it so I've got like the minimum time on the ads. I might put them right at the very beginning of a stream. I'm not entirely sure where they should go, to be honest. I've got them on the random roll, and I just don't like them, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with them, because you have to have them. Okay, we're going to go back up here. And there they are again. Look at this. We have this sussed down to a T now. This is ideal. And I really feel like with how high level these guys are, at least it's not like a few minutes unskippable. Is it not? That is better then, isn't it? Not like the ads on like Netflix and that. They're a nightmare, aren't they? Okay, hit us with a stomp. We're going to hit back with a brick break. That is Explode gone. 3 rolls. 3 rolls of what? Great Ball roll 3 times. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, so he's that close on it. Good God. Oh, that is frustrating, isn't it? That is. So is it quite an easy spawn on it, or is it not? Oh, that's massive damage. Oh, we're so close. Look, we're so close. Come on, kill yourself. Kill yourself. Yes. 7. Come on, you can do this. Alakazion. Oh, I see. Alakazion? Yeah. Is Alakazam maybe a favourite Pokemon or not? I've got an Alakazam tattoo on my leg, by the way. Oh, you just save state and try again. Oh, okay. That's a really smart way of doing it, by the way. That is, yeah, that's a way better way of doing it. You're not actively trying the hunt. Level 35. Good God, he's flying up these levels. Fortree next. So let's just check how much EXP we actually need for a level on Anorith at the moment. So level 35, summary on there. Needs 3,298. Okay. Alakazam is okay. Never used a Pokemon in a run before. Oh, mate, you should. Alakazam is pretty well. Obviously, Alakazam's a tricky one because obviously he's the trade, but I always pretty much always end up with a Kadabra in the team, always. And he's like, if I'm playing it for just a bit of fun, I pretty much always end up with a Kadabra on the team, and they're always brutal, always. We are so close. Come on, if we could get like an extra level, an extra level onto Boysaur Dustox, I really think that we'd have that. The Expel really is no threat to us whatsoever. Which is kind of why I'm leaving it till last, because it's not effective against us at all. Look at that. See, now Dustox could do with beating this, but yeah, look, very close, but not quite there. So that was 768. So what's that, like 4 battles? 5 battles? See, we're getting to a point now where it's obviously going to be a bit of a slow progress, because obviously the higher level we get, the more EXP that Anorith is going to need to get evolved. Sorry, yeah, leveled up to evolve. Fat damage, what, from Pinsir? Yeah, Pinsir is unstoppable. He's got 125 attack at the moment. And using Brick Break, which obviously is a high damage move anyway. We're going to probably have to go on a bit of a TM buying spree. We've also got Ninjask. Ninjask does even more damage again. He is like unreal. With once he's hit Sword Dance, he can just sweep. Look at that. Oh, we one-tapped. We actually did manage a one-tap on a Magneton. That was awesome. Level 39 Magneton down there in one hit. See, now that's a problem. Oh, we actually managed to get the Brick Break off. That's cool. Can we do enough? Can we do enough? Can we do enough? There it is. That is what I'm talking about. So two of those is just short of 1600. I mean, 32, 33. So, yeah, it's going to end up just rolling into that 5th battle, isn't it, I think? Oh, I don't need to fly just yet. We need to surf. There they are. How are you getting on? Have you caught it yet, by the way? Right, can we do enough damage? Still not yet. I'm actually going to check, see how much EXP the other guys need too. Because Dustbox and Boyce obviously are leveling up quite slowly. I mean, they are leveling up, but they're leveling up slowly. Level 36. Oh, we actually went up a bit more than I expected then. Still going. You'll get it. Oh no, I was wrong there, wasn't I? Because I was saying it's 5 battles. It's not 5 battles because each Pokemon gives us like 768 per Pokemon. Well, that was quite good. So that was 768 there just purely for the Exploud. So each one is giving us like, each battle gives us like 14 to 1500. So in theory, like 2 maybe, 2 and a bit. Well, that's actually better than I thought it was. I was talking about it in regards to like the 768 being a total for the entire battle, but it's not, is it? It's per Pokemon. Still going. You'll catch it, I know you will. Magneton Exploud, come on then. I did say I was going to check that. It's in the red and paralyzed. Come on, I've got my fingers crossed. I know you can do it. Oh no, still not. Come on, you got this. I know you have. We feel that we can dodge that. Oh, look at how close that was. That's irritating. So we actually nearly beat them, by the way, with full health. Very, very close to beating them with full health. Can we just double check these guys? So I'm just going to double check Anorith again. So Anorith is currently sitting on needing 1600. Could have just gone up there, didn't I? Boyce is currently needing 1300 and also 1300 roughly to Dustox. So actually, potentially the next fight, they'll all level up. If all goes to plan. Come on, let's go. Oh, we've done it again. One tap the Magneton. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. If we could just keep doing that, I'd be very happy. So in theory, they should be halfway now towards the next level. Like, not halfway, but like this Exploud should be, after this, they should all level up. Oh no, hang on, it's 384, so actually he gains less. Sorry, I keep forgetting that these two split it, don't they? Anorith doesn't, but they do. That's annoying, I keep forgetting that. If I had If I had the EXP share, by the way, on one of the Pokemon that does the fight, will they get the half from the battle in the first place and also the total from the EXP share? Or does it not work like that? That would work. Like you can get 1.5 times for every single battle, couldn't you? That'd be insane. I don't think it works like that, but it'd be cool if it did. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know if that works like that, but maybe we should try it. Voice is paralysed. That's frustrating. Anrith to level 37. Trying to learn Ancient Power, but Anrith can't learn more than 4 moves. We are going to teach Ancient Power. 60 attack, may raise all stats. We've only currently got Mud Sport, which is fucking useless. Harden, which is also fucking useless. And Water Gun, which is fucking useless. So we're going to teach you Ancient Power to replace Mud Sport, I think, for the minute. Right, Boyce needs the hit here, really. Come on. Oh, no, don't be... He's confused and paralysed. Fantastic. There it is. I thought that was going to happen. I did expect that to happen then. That's frustrating. Oh, and he did get off the Brick Break. That's cool. And he obviously won. Level 45. Level 43. That pushes him up +3. To 128. Boys can learn 1 of 4 moves. Deletes move, make room for submission. Let's have a look at submission. A reckless body slam that also hurts the user. Now, that could be really helpful because it inflicts damage identical to the user's level. So obviously, with higher level, that's higher damage, of course. Harden stiffens the body's muscles to raise defense. Brick Break destroys barriers. Guillotine, obviously fantastic move, very rarely hits. I think I might replace Harden with submission. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to do that. I don't know if that's a good move, but I'm going to do that. It obviously does more damage than even Brick Break, and Brick Break hits hard. I was hoping to hold out to Harden for a bit longer. I know it sounds very daft, but it actually has helped us a little bit in some battles. But we are sort of leaning towards just full brute force with Pinsir, so maybe we'll just not worry about it for now. And just go down the whole brute force route. Interview with Gabby and Ty. Maybe he'll be high enough level now to... Yeah, do you know what? I think he'd be one-tapping that. If not now, at least next level. Wow, it does so much damage. Is that going to finish it? Excellent. Thank you very much. It is going well. I don't know how long they keep moving for. What are we on now? Let's have a look. So Anrith is level 37, needing just 1500 EXP to level up. I keep coming out there. I don't need to come out of that. 6,000 and 5.5. So these two are going to be slow leveling really from this way forward. But that's okay. We can just use them obviously in there in 1-on-1 if we need to. And they are high level, like, you know, level 40, 43 is not a low level at all. So 1500. So that actually should be this battle to level 38. I wonder if we can get level 40 before the end of this stream. Be dead cool to evolve him on this stream, because we can then start to use him in battle. He's just not quite strong enough yet. I say he's not quite strong enough. He is nearly as strong as these guys in terms of levels. Like he's only 2 levels off the Magneton and the Explow. Is that going to do enough? It is. Okay, cool. So we are now getting the Magneton down in one move, which I'm happy with. Like one turn. And that not quite enough yet there. No, not quite yet. Hydrate, thank you very much. I think we're out of that. Let's have some of this. Joe, you do definitely forget to drink on this, don't you? You do definitely forget to drink while you're playing. I forget to eat sometimes as well, like, and I'm a big eater. I love to eat, but yeah, I still manage to forget once I get involved in something. Just completely forget what I need to do. So true. I know it's daft, isn't it? Really, like all it takes is you just get up for a minute and go and have a drink, like you say, or we're about to eat, but you just get stuck into it. Like I've been on the stream. Well, I paused the stream for a little bit, but I've been on the stream sort of nearly 2 hours. And yeah, you just yeah, like I say, you just have to focus. You just lose track of time, don't you? I still can't catch a stupid blue dragon. Yeah, exactly that. All that time, dehydrated and hungry, and he still didn't get anything. Anrith level 38, fantastic. Okay, voice is confused there. That's not really the best way you need to be. Come on. Okay, he's used it. That's fantastic. We only need to get it off once. Now, this won't be enough to kill. But it will be on the next turn round if he doesn't do it now. Okay, he did get the Astonish off, which is frustrating. Ooh, he's knocked out. It does seem like voice recovers from confusion quite quickly, actually, which is awesome. I wish there was like a stat you could raise on some Pokemon that would stop them from getting confused. That'd be quite cool. Like intelligence or something. I don't know. It increased their special attack damage and reduced their ability to get, well, the chance to get confused. Or like, I mean, like reduces the amount of time that they are confused for, or increases the chance of snapping out of confusion. I don't know, something like that. And like I say, allows them to maybe like special attack moves are a bit more dangerous or a bit more powerful. The special defense increased resistance to confusion. Basically, yeah, that would be a good one. You could just do that. You could just attach it to spec defense. Yeah, that's cool. Imagine if, like, just you know, by bumping spec defense, your chances of either getting confused or your chances of snapping out of confusion quicker. So, like, it doesn't last as long, or like it's a dice roll, and obviously the chance of that dice roll gets more probable the higher special defense, or something like that. Do you know what I mean? That'd be quite cool. Because otherwise it's just luck of the draw, isn't it? We are level 38. We are so close. 2 levels. We probably actually don't need to do this heal, but we're going to anyway. 100% get that. Wouldn't that be cool? That is, yeah. What a great. Do you know what? I do think there are, you know, I know obviously we're always going to think this, aren't we? But like, do you think of the amount of fan-made Pokemon games, ROM hacks and mods and etc., where like they're better than mainline games? Like, there's quality of life things put into some of the ROM hacks that I really enjoy. Like, you don't need TMs, or sorry, you don't need HMs for some of the games. Ability to have them follow you around, stuff like that. I just think fans can make such. I don't know why fans can make a better game than what the Pokemon Company themselves can. And it is frustrating sometimes because it's the franchise that you know and love. And then some guy in his mum's basement is doing a better job of it. I mean, I'm not sat in my mum's basement. I'm upstairs, like, but do you know what I mean? Oh, Dustox is nearly dead there. That's close. Can we get it? Oh, wait. Can we get this Psybeam off? If we can, yes. Excellent. Okay, fantastic. Oh, that was a close one. Dustox nearly got whooped then. Now, I do wonder when these guys stop moving. Look how much health he's got left. He's got 7 health. That's nothing. Do you know what? Just if Dustox, right, had the red Tearstone ring or something like that now, his damage would go up. Well, they build the platform for most of these games. People just take what's good and modify it to how. But yeah, I know, yeah, exactly. And it feels like when you say they modify it to how they would like it, it feels like they do it better. Like that's what I think it feels like. I think it feels like they do it better. All these things that the Pokemon Company could be adding to their games, and instead they the fans do it instead. We're only beating this because it's level 30, by the way. We're actually not bothered about it at all, but it's quite high level. $351, that'll do. Ah, we got level 39. Look at that. See, that was a good choice. It was a good decision to battle that thing. Have you played Pokemon Unbound? It's one of my favourite ROM hacks, that one. Look at that damage. If we could just get this to actually kill, that would be so much better. I'm playing anything newer than the Omega Ruby game, so I can't. Well, Unbound is fantastic. I mean, really, really worth a go if you've not played Unbound. The story is beautiful. Really, really cracking game. Oh, they're both confused. Oh, that's annoying. This is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, it's such a. Don't hurt yourself again. Come on. Such an in-depth storyline, like really incredible. Okay, we've got that. Can we get one more? Come on, Dustox. Okay, you used it. Fantastic. It comes down sometimes to so much like RNG. It's unbelievable. How's Anorith getting on? Because that was 2,748. Okay, so like 2 battles. So we have like roughly 1,400, 1,500 per battle. So in theory, 2 battles. And we should have a level 40 Anorith, which will be an is it Armaldo? I think we should try the... so we know Brick Break's strong. Why don't we try the new move on Magneton? Because technically it's less chance to hit, but it hits harder. So I wonder what it can do. Obviously, it gives us some recoil, which is a bit sketchy. But let's try submission. Okay, we used it. Oh, okay, super effective. Hit with recoil. Side beam. So we actually managed to get that in one go that time. Right, in fact, that was actually awesome. 672. We actually got less points from that then. Do you see that? Okay, so we missed on that one. That's the risk we take with that move, isn't it? Let's try it again. Okay, we actually got it to hit that time. Now, it is like an 80% chance to hit, so in theory it should hit. $678. Okay. So in the next one, we should actually have the evolution, which is going to be in Route 111. So submission seems a little bit stronger. Not massive stronger, but a little bit stronger at least. Come on then, Gabby. Let's take it. We'll side beam, and we're going to submission again, just to see if we can get on with that one. Yeah, right. So it definitely is more. I think it is definitely hitting more with more damage. It doesn't look like much, but it's definitely hitting with just enough damage so that we can get the kill with Dust Dogs. So it must be like marginally more. And then I'm not going to bother using it on this one because the Brick Break, I think, is more effective in terms of... maybe not. Maybe not, actually. No, maybe not. We might have to go with the submission on both now. Dust Dogs level 46. Boyce. Anorith. Level 40, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? There he is. So, max HP up, attack up, defense didn't go up barely at all, but that's his stats currently. We've defeated Gabby again. And this is Anorith, evolving. Are we ready? Come on, let's have some. We finally got him. Look at this monster. There he is. Anorith evolved into Armaldo. What a fantastic evolution. Memento is the worst move in existence. Oh, is it really that bad? Do they keep using it? That was awesome. I'm really pleased we've got that. Really, really pleased we've got that one. We might just actually do one more battle because Pinsir is so close to a level up. I don't really want to leave it there. So why don't we just go for one more? Now, I'm going to just try. You know that thing we were saying earlier about whether or not having the item on a Pokemon that is in battle makes a difference. I'm just going to try it. I don't think this is going to work. It would be daft if it did work, but let's try it anyway. Right, let's take the King's Rock off and let's give him the XP share. So he's actually in battle now, isn't he? Okay, so we've actually got Dustox up front in battle. He's in battle and he has the XP share on, which is what I'm curious about. Whether he's going to get just his points or a full share. Well, what's your money on? By the way, that was awesome because we just managed to get them both in 2 moves. Dustox gained... See, look, right, so there you go. That's what I was wondering. So that is exactly what I was talking about. Look at that amount of points that he's just gained there, right? So he is gaining his normal points and the EXP share points. Can you see that? Because he should have only got the same amount of points as what Pinsir's going to gain, but he didn't. Watch. Boyce only gained 384. So he gained the full double, so 384 twice and a 384 on top. That's what he's just got. So he's just got 1.5 times the amount of points as he would have gained. That's what I was wondering. I was wondering whether that would work, and it does work. So that is a no-brainer when it comes to leveling these guys in. Yeah, that's an actual filthy move, by the way. I didn't think that would work because you would expect that the EXP share would be cancelled out by the fact that it's in battle, but it actually doesn't. It seems like it doesn't actually do that. It seems like it stays in. So he has just gained, even though he's just leveled up, he has just gained 1100 EXP straight off his next level. If we did that to all of our Pokemon, just put them out front and put them in battle, these guys would be flying up in levels. But he only gained 384 for that, see, because he you only get half the points because you're playing a duo match, a twos. I thought that might be enough to level him up there, but it wasn't. So if we'd have had Armaldo or Anorith out in battle there, he would be stacking levels. So if I take off that item, because he's 3 levels ahead of where Boyce is. So we're going to give Boyce the the Quick Claw. We're going to give him back the King's Rock. It hasn't actually ever, by the way, worked, but it's okay. Oh, we've never actually hit him when it's caused the flinch, but never mind. So, obviously, he only needs 500 XP, doesn't he, to level up? So just to show it works, I'll do it again, but in reverse. So we get a submission on this guy. There we go. Hit with recoil. Dustox use Psybeam. Right, so watch this. Is this going to happen? Dustox gained 336. Boyce gained 1008. That is what I'm talking about. See, so he's gaining the standard amount he should be getting, and then also he's gaining all the extra XP from the XP share. That's insane. That's the fact that works is mental. Okay, Boyce use submission. Fantastic. Recoil. He hits him with a Psybeam. And we can actually take these guys out now, by the way, in one move. And 1152 again, see? So that's what he's stacking. So if you want your Pokemon up a few levels, just give them that. So he is now... Yeah, look. So he's actually a good chunk already into his level. That's amazing. I can't believe that actually works. That's really actually insane. 191. So we might have to do one more battle. If he only needs 191, that's actually filthy. We can't actually leave that. So why don't we can get 191 from Lucky and E somewhere. Level 26 Oddish might even give us 191. No, not far off. We'll do one more of those. Just want a memento move from the game. Baton pass. Switches out the user while keeping effects. No, we don't want that. stupid Pokemon's in the way. Get out the way. Kecleon. Is it going to let us actually get a Sword Dance off? Use Psybeam. That's going to be quite effective. Not. Here you go. Alakazam. Look at this. Right, so this is Ninjask, obviously, with a Sword Dance move. Boosted up. One tap. Anything and everything. He actually swept the last gym for us. Okay, cool. That is Ninjask to 45, Boyce to level 44, Armaldo to level 40, Dustox to 46. We then have Shedinja and we have Beautify to level up, but that's now going to be easy because we now know that this little hack works. So we're going to fly back to Moorville. We're going to heal up and we'll probably leave it there. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me in the stream today. I really, really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your weekend. You don't think you've ever seen that Pokemon used? What, you don't think you've seen anyone use Ninjask before? I tried in Pokemon Y, but kind of put. I think you need to. I think you need to double check how you're building a how you're building a Ninjask, because he is ruthless. Look at this attack stat, by the way. Look, 99 attack stat, which he then boosts with Sword Dance. He's got speed boost as his ability as well, which ramps his speed up. He literally never hits. He always hits first. Yeah, Alakazam, keep me updated on how you get on with your catch there, mate. I want to know. Drop me a message on my IG or anything like that. I just want to know. So let's keep in touch on that one, fella. So yeah, have a fantastic weekend, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next stream, hopefully Monday. So guys, beautiful. Thank you very much for joining me today in the stream, and yeah, love you all.